There's one more gentleman I want to give a chance to speak, and then we can open it up for questions as well. And we have my counterpart from Douglas County, Craig Rosand here, who is the campaign chairman for Mayor Dave Ross. He's on the other side of my pickup. So, Craig.
Thank you. Well, it's nice to be this far south again, down in southern Wisconsin. I appreciate, Dick, the opportunity to be able to talk about my good friend, Mayor Dave Ross. He's just not the mayor of Superior, he's a Superior mayor. He has truly done a remarkable job in Superior, Wisconsin. A little more than 6 years ago, he's a small business owner. He ran for more than 20 years, owned and operated a small upholstery shop. And he was reading the newspaper one day when the current mayor announced that government was in trouble, that they had to raise taxes and fees about 13%. And if they didn't, government was going to be in trouble. And he kind of scratched his head on that. And he called up the finance director and he said, let me see if I've got this right. You're going to raise my fees 13% and my taxes as well? And they had hidden all this in the paper as a bunch of different items. And she said to him, you know, you're the first one that figured it out. And it was that reason, government, almost an unlimited growth, that spurred him to run as mayor of Superior. And he has done a remarkable job as mayor of Superior. Taxes and fees didn't go up 13% under Dave Ross. They went up a little more than 1.5% in the 6 years that he's been mayor. That's a remarkable accomplishment. During that same period of time, he's improved the infrastructure, the sidewalks, the sewers. And on top of it, for the first time in decades, Superior is not in the top 10 most crime-ridden cities in Wisconsin. He's lowered the crime rate. But he's best known for his fiscal conservative policies. He's reduced by 22 positions within the city of Superior, things that were unnecessary. You don't need 3 or 4 different assistant chiefs of whatever. And he's been able to lower the cost of government while at the same time revenue sharing to cities has gone down. And he's been able to make government leaner and more efficient and more cost effective for the people of Superior. And if he can do that in a heavily Democratic area, he should be able to represent us well in Madison. Because I don't know if you know much about Superior, but it votes about 67% Democrat. And Mayor Ross won re-election with 62% of the vote. Basically, as a Republican, he believes that if you do what you say, people will vote for you and they'll re-elect you. He's improved the bond rating of the city of Superior several times. Moody & Poor's just upgraded our bond rating again, while the state of Wisconsin has gone from 24th most indebted state to 4th most indebted state, and we're on credit watch with Moody's & Poor's and Standards. You know, when he sees the amount of tax increases, fee increases, a $3 billion tax increase with a $2.5 billion structural deficit increase in the state of Wisconsin, the reasons he originally decided to run for mayor are now apparent in the state of Wisconsin, and he wants to be a part of a winning team that will bring Wisconsin back to fiscal sense, hold the line so that Wisconsin families can afford to continue to live, work, and play here. I thank you for this opportunity to represent Mayor Ross. Many of you have met him. He's one of the finest men I've ever known, and it's my pleasure to volunteer on his behalf. I'm the best campaign manager money did not buy.